Good morning! Just woke up. So my plan for today's Vlogmas is right now I'm going to open our advent calendars. Then we're gonna clean a little bit, me and Scott, but then I am going to do what everyone asked and I'm going to try out some of the makeup that came in yesterday and today's advent calendars. And I think while I do that, Scott and I will tell you about yesterday when we went to New York. And then there's other stuff to do today, but that's the plan for this morning. So let's get into our first advent calendar. All right, we will be starting with the Sephora favorites calendar. All right, day 2 is here. Okay, looks like we have 2 lip products. Okay, I'm pretty happy with both of these. The first is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude in the shade Everything. This formula is actually one of my original favorite liquid lipstick formulas ever. Then the second one is from Marc Jacobs, and this is their lip gloss in Sugar Sugar. I've actually tried to buy Sugar Sugar in the past, and anytime I've tried to, it's been sold out. So this is pretty cool. And as far as lip products go, since I've got 1 lip product yesterday, I've already gotten 2 today. I'm obviously only going to try 1 out today. That's the plan. Let's get to the next calendar. All right, here's the Target calendar. All right, day 2's in this little corner down here. Okay, this is cool. This is from Raw Sugar, and this is their Cube Bath Fizzer in Pineapple Something Berry Coconut. Oh, it smells good. I've never actually seen like a square bath bomb, but it smells good, and I will definitely use it. 2 days, 2 bath products. All right, now we have this Sephora collection calendar. Let's find day 2. Okay, day 2 is here, and it's a long, skinny one. I wonder if it's a pencil. It is! All right, we have the Sephora Eye Pencil to Go in the shade Intense Black. Ooh. Okay, and it is like a regular sharpenable pencil. I can use this today. Now we have our one that gave us quite a lot of difficulty yesterday. The QVC calendar. All right, day 2 is right here. Oh. Okay, here we go. This one looks like it can come out. This is from Amazing Cosmetics, and this is a concealer. Oh, wow. What shade is this? I'm surprised they included a concealer in this. The celebrity makeup artist favorite. Full coverage concealer. Small amount is all that is needed to erase any imperfection. We'll try that out. Interesting. Definitely did not expect something like a complexion product like that. Final advent calendar of the day here. Number 2, where are you? On the top up here. It's a big one. All right. These are so cute. They're little mini glossy boxes. Ooh, we have a makeup brush. This is the Real Techniques number 200. It says Expert Foundation Brush. Ooh, well then we'll have to use this for the foundation today. Oh, cool. That's I mean, obviously it's like a nice full-size brush. The only Real Techniques brushes I've used are eye brushes, I think. I don't think I've ever used a face brush. So this will go to use today during story time. Okay, now Scott and I will be cleaning up a little, and then we'll be coming back with story time from New York yesterday, because we have a story for sure.
clue.
So we went to New York yesterday, and
yes, we did.
I am going to be trying the new makeup that came in the advent calendars while we tell the story. 2 for 1 deal.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, we're gonna tell the story, but multitask, tell the story.
I didn't know we were gonna be distracted while
No, we're not being distracted. I'm not gonna be distracted. We're just gonna tell the story. So where do you want to start?
At the beginning.
Okay, what do you consider the beginning?
We woke up.
Really early. The cats woke me up before 6. I don't think I got out of bed till like 6:15.
Oh, so you just complained about it yesterday for no reason?
What?
You just complained about it all day yesterday for no reason.
What specifically?
Cats have hiccups.
Yeah, I forgot. Luigi woke me up with hiccups.
You talked about it the entire day.
I did. It was really annoying that he did that.
We packed up, and I guess you fed the cats before we left. And we drove to the Wilgrove Mall. We got on a coach bus. We drove 2 hours to New York City.
Yeah, the guy in front of us was so annoying on the bus. He kept,
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Yeah, we tried to watch The Office, but Rachel got a headache.
Yeah, so I had to take a time out.
It was a surprise that I brought.
Yeah, I was
She
excited.
ruined.
I was so excited you brought The Office.
Okay, so when we finally got there, we stopped outside of the Rockefeller Center, Rockefeller Plaza on, actually no, it was 50th Street. And when we went to New York City last time, a couple years ago, it's probably like 2013, 14, that street and like a couple other streets around it get totally blocked off for the entire night. And you can't go down those. So like we should have known that from the start. But anyway, they said, let's meet back here at 1800. And we said, okay. And like Rachel's dad took photos of the spot and everything. And we said, all right, peace, see ya.
Because we were meeting our friend who lives in New York.
So we left to meet my friend that lives in New York for bagels. We walked over to, I want to say 53rd and, it was like 53rd and 3rd or something. And that's where Essa Bagel is. And there's a line out the door and around the corner. Well, it didn't go around the corner, but it went up to the shoe store. And some guy came by and was like, oh, these bagels really that good to have the line out this long? Must be. And we're like, yeah, sure. Rachel started freaking out that people were making fun of us for staying in line for bagels. So she was texting my friend. We said, alright, let's just go to the bagel place that we went to before, Tall Bagels, which is on 1st Street. So we went in and we're pretty familiar with Tall Bagels being there twice now. The line was pretty long, but it did not go outside, so luckily we were able to stay warm. Well, I got bagel and lox, and Rachel got, I guess you got a sesame bagel and cream cheese. And we didn't know what we were going to do, but we knew that there was at least one thing that we wanted to do, which was go down to 368 to see the pop-up store. So 368 is the address that Casey Neistat, a YouTuber, has his business there, and he was having his wife, Candice Neistat, having her pop-up store for her business, Billy, there yesterday from 11 to 6. And so we knew we wanted to at least stop by there. But Rachel really had to pee, so we went to Nathan's apartment, which was like 2 blocks away. And then we got a lift to 368, like directly there. This is 368 Broadway. Nathan starts tying his shoe on the side.
Is that what happened? I didn't even see this.
Well, I have a photo of that. We're like standing in line. We're about, I want to say maybe 10 people back. Maybe
I don't
less.
even think it was that many. It was
5 to 10 people back. There was a guy in a suit that just kept kind of coming out and letting people in as people were filtering out. Because I'm sure it's a small space inside, so there probably can't be too many people inside.
Yeah, it was a really tiny pop-up. Probably the smallest I've ever seen.
Anyway, then, so we're waiting there, and he's slowly trickling people in and out, and eventually, I guess I was looking inside the store, because we had gotten up to the point where we could see inside, and all of a sudden, Nathan shouts out, Oh, that's
he doesn't
him
even
right there.
He doesn't even shout it. He so casually goes like, "Oh look, there's Casey."
Oh yeah,
like a
Casey.
person in front of us.
So Casey came by.
He had the nanny, the baby in the stroller.
Right.
I don't know if there's anyone else.
Was he with Francine, or Francine was already inside?
No, I think Francine was inside with Candace.
There was a couple people with them. And
yeah, it was a lot. It happened so fast.
It did happen really fast, and I listened to their podcast, Candace Casey podcast. He always talks about how whenever he comes into the office, he always has this famous line, "I'll be right back." I wasn't too starstruck at that point, and I knew it was coming, and of course, he said it, and we didn't have any like recording of it, so you just have to take my word for it. But he 100% said it, and it was hilarious because Nathan a little bit later was like, "Oh, he said he'll be right back," and I was like, "He totally got you." It was hilarious. The one guy was there, and he had the
he had a GoPro.
gooseneck on the GoPro, like all that jazz and all that stuff.
You could tell he was highly inspired by Mr. Neistat.
And he's like, he goes, so it was the next wave of like people going in, and he's like, "You guys can go ahead of me, I'm waiting for Casey," and I felt so bad. Yeah, he ended up going in, so I guess it was the wave in front of us. He let the people in front of him go in, and then he ended up going in. And I remember we saw, so we're looking in, and like you see Francine, their little kid running around. Candace is like pointing, because we can't hear anything, she's like pointing at the guy with the camera, and he's like, "I'm clearly videotaping them," not videotaping, but he's clearly filming them.
They're very big. They're very big on not having Francine videoed for Casey's channel.
So they're like yelling at him, like, not yelling at him, but I'm sure they're like, "Put that away, put that away."
And if you are someone who is you say you're like a fan, like you know this about their family, like they don't want her face.
Yeah, he's
out
very
there.
Casey's very clear about it, that they don't want to have her in the videos, and yeah, I would think if you're a fan you would respect that, but this guy didn't care. He was in New York for the day. He might have been from out of town. He probably was from out of town, but I don't know from how far away. Finally, we came in. We spoke to at least 2 people that were like, "Hey, can I help you?" Like we saw Francine was at the door. There's a door to go to the back. Candace had come out. I awkwardly said, "Hi, Candace," and she's like trying to. It was like, "Hi, Candace," and she was like awkwardly, trying to wrangle Francine. I turn back around to Rachel and Nathan, and I'm like, "I'm gonna ask her for a picture," and ask her a picture. I'd seen that from before when we were outside that she was taking pictures of people, so I said, "Hey, do you mind taking a picture?" Of course. Nathan took like 3 photos. But yeah, Candace was very nice. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I thought she was really nice. I didn't have any issue. I thought she was really nice. I mean, I think as long as you were like respecting, not making sure you didn't put Francine in pictures, like she was totally fine with you.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, "Francine, like calm down," or something, like just a second. But like, it's weird to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's weird to like know someone, but like obviously they don't know you.
Which is, I feel like, the common thing with YouTube.
Right.
You feel like you know every YouTuber you watch.
Yeah.
But you only know what you see.
Yeah.
That was like the highlight of the trip.
That was the highlight of the trip, I'd say.
I say we could summarize the rest after that.
From there, so we were supposed to go to
One World
Trade, but we ended up just kind of walking by and getting a Uber back to Union Square. Union Square, we got some falafel. We
got another Uber, and we went to Central Park.
I had wanted to go ice skating, but I mean, we still wanted to go out to dinner.
Yeah, we were on like a time limit, so
we had to be back at the bus at 1800. From there, we went back to Nathan's because someone had to go to the bathroom.
From Nathan's, we walked to dinner. We went to a sushi restaurant.
Hello.
Yeah, didn't like when you left.
Yeah.
And then we started walking back to Rockefeller Center, which
Bye, Nathan.
We knew was going to be crazy from past experiences. And as we got closer, we both started to realize where the bus dropped us off is completely shut down to traffic.
Yep. You can't even drive on 50th. And
just to like give you a better idea, the group we went with, the only people we knew were my parents and my brothers. We didn't know one other person on this trip or how to like really contact them. We finally contact my family and they have no idea what's going on either.
Well, we walked over to the tree and saw the tree and got to pick some cool pictures in front of the tree.
We did.
Because you're going to interlace the pictures of the tree here.
Okay, thank you.
Then we contacted them. We had to go down to the bottom of 30 Rock.
Yeah, they were underneath 30 Rock. And they didn't know where anyone was either. So what we did was we went back up to where the bus had dropped us off, and there were many other confused people there with us. And then some random dude in a SEPTA shirt comes over, and he's like,
the buses are meeting
48th and 6th.
And 6th. And we're in the middle of 50th.
So we're literally across the street from Radio City. So we have to go up to 6th and go down to 48th, which it's pretty crazy if you go up to 6th anywhere near Radio City. Like, avoid it. If it's the month of November and December, just don't go to the intersection.
6th and 50th is probably the worst intersection in New York City during the month of December.
We go over to this intersection where the buses are meeting us, and we wait for...
probably 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say 15 minutes we stood there.
And at this point, it's well after 6. Right?
And it's starting to drizzle. It is starting to drizzle. And
someone just kind of comes out of nowhere.
My mom. It's literally my mom.
Your mom.
My mom literally goes 1330 Avenue of the Americas.
And they're on their phones like they're on their phones like trying to figure it out. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? And I'm like, all you guys have to do is type it into. So I type it into my phone and I see, oh, it's at 53rd and 6th.
So we're at 48. The hellhole is 30. I mean 50.
Like,
and then we need to get to 53.
Go up 5 blocks.
Go up 5 blocks. But
we need to
the
go back.
second we hit the intersection at 50th and 6th, everything stops moving. Yeah. It's like everyone is facing everyone, and it's just like sardines squished together like this, and no one can move. No one can cross any of the 4 directions.
So the reason is because they open up 50th so that you can cross the street like once every half hour, something like that.
Which we learned the hard way a couple years ago.
And so they close that off. So everyone that is coming from the west side of 6th Avenue is stuck right on the other side of the barriers coming towards the tree. And then everyone that wanted to go across 6 is stuck going this way, and then we are stuck going up and down the street this way. So, and no one cares about anyone there. Obviously. So you're just trying to push through. But if this person's pushing this way, this person's this way, there's 4 people pushing, and there are literally as many people as you can fit in that intersection, and no one in the back cares to like move out of the way or like all they had to do was...
I don't know what had to be done, but it was horrible. We were easily stuck there, minimum 5 minutes, just not moving.
Yeah, I started recording it.
People were going crazy.
It took 5 minutes to cross the street.
Emotions were stirring.
Yes.
We finally got to 1330 Avenue of the Americas, and the buses were there. I'm not even gonna... We're gonna skip over how long we had to wait for everyone, and we're just gonna go on. So now the buses are driving.
We left...
It was like 6:45, I think.
It was after that, because I remember looking at my phone, it was 18:48, so
it was almost 7, when we were supposed to leave at 6.
Yeah, we left almost 7.
So we were leaving because the person organizing this wanted to go to Brooklyn, to the Diker Heights?
Diker Street.
Diker Heights lights.
Yeah, Diker Heights lights in Brooklyn.
By the time we get there, after getting through all the crazy traffic, it's... What's it? 8:30. It was late.
It was 2000.
It was okay.
It took us an hour to get there. It was 8 o'clock, and
everyone gets off the bus. It's like really raining at this point. Really raining.
It was just regular rain.
It was nice to have an umbrella. Nice.
I didn't have an umbrella.
You had a hood though. Like if I had a hood, that would be different. Anyway, so they go. We're really low on time. We only have a half an hour.
We only have a half hour.
So
we're supposed to be there
we
for
didn't
3
even
hours.
want to be walking this half an hour because it was freezing and raining. So we get like maybe 5 minutes into this walk, and we passed this teeny tiny little pizza shop on a corner, and this one goes, what did you
Well,
say?
because Noah, so Rachel's brother Noah, when we got dropped off there, was like, shouldn't we be near food? Where is the food? He was like freaking out. Because I think they only went to this diner.
One meal that was like a 3-hour long process.
It took like 3 hours. We passed by this pizza store, and I was like, looked over to Noah, and I'm like, hey, pizza, pizza. And Rachel's like, I'm not walking any further. And then Rachel's dad is like, you want to do it? Let's go. So the 4 of us went in, and Rachel's mom and other brother, Seth, went forward.
Yeah, but I would say a good amount of our group went into this tiny little corner pizza shop that was not prepared for like more than 5 people at a time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they were like, oh, we gotta make, like they started like making more pizzas because they were like, where did all these people come from at once? But yeah, we get back after half an hour. We did a good job. We got back on time.
We got back on time.
Others didn't.
Others did not.
Whatever. I don't care. Once we got back on that bus, I was done for the night. I was ready for bed.
I passed out, and then we got in our car.
Yeah, we got in our car, drove back. The cats were...
Fed the cats.
Fed the cats, and I passed
this
out.
Guy! Got him mid-jump.
And then Luigi took out his anger by waking me up again early this morning, and so did Mario. Mario makes biscuits. He made them right onto my arm this morning. Poked me really hard. Luigi was like a misbehaving child until I let him sleep on my pillow, and then he stopped being bad this morning.
See, Luigi, as long as you're like giving him scratches or kisses, he will sit still. But the moment you stop, he's like, oh, see that?
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go. Oh, okay, I'll stay for a little bit.
Yeah, you are little sillies. And yeah, that was the New York story.
You should have came, Luigi.
Thank you for joining us on our trip to New York. So what should I do first? Do you guys want to see the review of the makeup or the Bath & Body Works? Should we do Bath & Body Works first?
Thanks for joining my channel. Can't that be for tomorrow?
No.
Luigi says, oh, I think it's time for a nap.
Okay, so let me go over the new stuff really quick. So the first thing was from yesterday's advent calendar. This was this Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating. You can do whatever you want, Luigi. So this was this hydrating primer. I really did like this a lot. I used the foundation brush, and I think it worked really well. Usually I have to do a little bit of a second layer with the Makeup Revolution foundation, but with this, I only had to use it 1 layer, which was pretty awesome. The Amazing Cosmetics concealer was so dark, so I'm gonna try next time to use it as a contour and see how that works, because it was like not the right shade at all. The Sephora pencil was fine as far as like regular pencils go. It wasn't like a gel one, it was just like a regular pencil. I'll have to try it out a little more. I did use my Current Open Better Than Sex since I did get that in yesterday's advent calendar. It's an okay mascara. I just think there are mascaras of the same price or lower that perform better than this one. And then I did use the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar. I like it. It's just a very clear gloss, but it's not sticky, which is really nice. If you want to know the rest of the makeup I used, I can tell you really quick. Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. Catrice Dewy Fixing Spray. Maybelline Master Chrome in 250. e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Rosy. Catrice Contouring in Ashy Radiance. BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer in Golden Gal. Pacifica Crystal Dew Setting Spray. Wet n Wild Photo Focused Pressed Powder. Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. EVH Brow Products. And that is it. Okay, now I have half of a haul, but I don't really want this box sitting around forever, so let's open it. So the only Black Friday deal that I did online was from Bath & Body Works, and it was, I think it was buy 3, get 3 free with the candles, which made the candles just their half price. And then it was like, you could get this tote for $30, but the tote came separate, but it hasn't been delivered yet. So for right now, we can go through my candles. Got all new scents. Oh, that's cute. It says Santa's making 2 trips, just to remind me that my other stuff was coming separately. Wait, what? Maybe not all the candles are here? Huh? What on earth? Because this is not enough to be 6 candles. Oh, this is the tote. This isn't the candles. I thought this was the candles the whole time. This is the tote that was $30. Okay. So first it came with this really, wow, this is really nice. Heck yeah. All right, so here's the tote. I think you could choose this color or black. I figure I have enough black purses, so I don't really have anything this color. Oh, this is cute. All right, so here's the rest of what came in it. We have a hand soap in Twisted Peppermint, a body spray in the Stars. This is a lump of coal charcoal sheet mask. We have a Ocean Men's Collection 2-in-1 hair and body wash. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel hand cream. We have the Champagne Toast hand sanitizer. And finally, the candle. This is Winter Candy Apple. This one smells so good. I actually was going to buy this one and then I saw it came in the tote, so I took it out of my cart and picked a new one. But okay, so the candles are not here yet. That's exciting. We will be doing Hanukkah later. A lot of you guys requested like an 8 days of Hanukkah thing. So I think maybe we'll light the candles daily and do like a Hanukkah fact of the day or something, or a Hanukkah thing of the day. Not really sure yet. I feel like today maybe just like the prayers will be the Hanukkah thing of the day since it's the first night. I don't know if everyone knows like how the lighting of the candles work, so maybe that'll be our Hanukkah of the day. Just start, I'll follow.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nitzim lavoteinu vayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'efeyanu v'hiyanu b'zman hazeh.
Happy Hanukkah! See you tomorrow!
Hanukkah.